this and that. Those lines are going to stay on your face till I'm done. I want it here, 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 here. And when we're done, I do the final insides and the final outside after you've sat up and we wouldn't mirror. Because those change once you sit up. And we want them where they're supposed to be. Here. So, what I'm going to do is draw a line. These are exactly where an eyebrow should be. And I don't want, that's exactly where yours is coming. So you're going to have a few black lines on you. And we're going to do it again on this side. We match them up. And yours are almost dead on anyway, which is really good on how they should look. And then from here to the end of the eye, this is where they should end. Is right there. And same with over here. From here to the end of the eye, right there. Okay, look at me straight on. So this eyebrow's a little bit longer. And then the arch in yours is dead on. It should be right above the iris. But I mark it anyway because when I'm working on you, I want to see exactly. No, look straight ahead because it's going to go. I look straight ahead as I stick something in your eye. And it's exactly, you're perfectly marked. I'll show you on a mirror what we're going to do here. There, like that. And then you're going to see, when you look in the mirror, these are my guidelines. And we can adjust this a little bit. We've got it exactly coming right from your eye, but we can move one or the other because everyone's eyes start a little bit different than the others. But see how your arch is right where it's supposed to be? Yeah. And then your ending will just go straight out like this and put some little feather type hair strokes. Okay? That's the first thing we do there is get that in there. I don't need to pencil yours all in because I'm following your hairline. I'm not rebuilding you an eyebrow. I'm using what you have and making it better. Okay? Good. I know that people use a stencil because they have no arch and we build them up. You don't need a stencil. Okay. Man-made. God-made, I guess I should say. Good. Okay? Yeah. And then what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and get you numbing up. And the reason I do that is I'm going to leave it on there for like 12 minutes. And while you're numbing, we're going to get out some colors and put them on your forehead and sit there and play with them. I can't do that if your eyes are all numbed up, if we can do it that way, so it saves you some time. Okay. And then we'll pick out some nice colors. We'll see how they go on your face, and we'll put them in there. Second time through, so I'm going to do what's called a hair stroke. Second time through, we can add some different colors. Right now they would blend. I could use some like the little bit to make them a little, kind of like the color they are. When you come back through again, I could use a lighter brown and a little darker and really get that personality of them. First time through, we just use one color. Okay. Follow-ups are always free. They're complimentary. I want you to come back for that final performance. Okay? The first time I tell people, it's like a cake. Second time it's the icing on the cake. Anything that faded, we fix. Any kind of thing you want a little touch here, a little touch there, we fix it. And it is done. All right? Whatever's easiest to swing around. I'm going to put your head on this one because I'm right-handed, so you might want to come right here. Shoes then? Yeah, take off your shoes, get comfortable, and I'm going to go get a pillow for underneath your knees so you're really comfortable. Yeah, I'm just thrilled with it. These are, of course, they're all sterile. Yeah. It's one cartridge piece. I love them. This is what makes my machine different. No needles are showing anywhere. And because of this, when it goes into my nifty little pin here, there's no backup in here. Everything that could get into the machine goes out in the same capsules. So I know I'm not cross-contaminating anybody, and that's huge in my field. That I wouldn't be doing. So when I get these in there, I just roll it all the way to the top, and it fits in there in one nifty little piece, and snaps in, and when I take it out, it does the same thing. It's a one piece, no needle showing. And what I'm going to do is, I go over it with the dry needle, and I just prick it a little bit. It doesn't really hurt. It's more of a scratch line for you. And then I put the numbing in it, and it gets right into your skin. Okay? Okay? Well, so this is just a little scratching that I do in here. Move my thing around so I have more room. And then I'm going to put the numbing in it. See? Then it just gets right into the skin. I like to do these comfort, pain-free, and I will be checking with you all the way to make sure you're comfortable. Okay, that's it. That's the worst of it. I use microcane. Got lidocaine in it. and a combination of Ultra Duration. It's a liquid form that goes right in. A couple of drops of that. Stir up. And we let that sit in there. Now if I were drawing your eyes on and you didn't have a lot of eyebrows, I would be using a purple doctor's pin like you use for surgery. I'd be using that. And it stays in there. But we already know what you want. We're not deviating from what you have. I soak that in there. Give it about 10-12 minutes. And then my first pass through, after I take one pass through with the ink, I numb it straight with this Ultra Duration. And the eyebrows are mine. They won't hurt at all. They'll be really great. Okay, that's one side.
Do you see the color of my eyebrows are darker?
They're very dark. That's
Aren't
what
they?
makes it stunning because you got the lighter hair. Yeah, we want to keep them like that because that's you, you know. So we use a deep brown. I might even use what I have is, I have one that's called Burnt Toast. I have a lot of different lines and we'll be doing that on your forehead to see what we want to do to them. Okay? I'm going to just do the same thing over here. But I'll be able to follow these up really well. Is that too uncomfortable? Not bad? Annoying? Annoying's okay.
It's alright. Bad or anything.
No. I figured it gives me a head start on discomfort. If I can do that, I will. For some reason, the left eye seems to be more sensitive. There's more nerve endings over here.
Really?
And you might sneeze too. Believe me, I'll stop if you're going to sneeze.
Oh, yeah, yeah, we don't want any.
I will see it coming, so don't worry about it. I will see it coming and I'll be like, you know, okay, I'll give you a tissue. My nice little magic stuff here. Mix you up a little bit more and get that in there. I have all the tricks of the trade. Now we'll get some inks out. This is the best part of the whole deal. And this is where I put ink on my pens. I use Color Source. You can read about these in the paper. A lot of different browns. And then I have eye stuff. I use these on eyes. I use some browns and people that are really, really light colored. And I have some lighter browns, which I probably will go to the darker brown. When you come back in, I could use a lighter brown to fill it in when I do more hair strokes the second time around. But they would look good. But for you, and then I have a whole bunch of corrective colors when people get it done wrong. I can take out pinks and blues and all kinds of stuff.
What's the time frame between?
I do about 6 weeks. I do a touch up. Yeah.
It's like the tattoos too.
That's about what it takes to get it done there. So, but I think we'll start with these 3 colors. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them on your forehead, see what they do, and sometimes I combine 1 or 2 of them together to get the perfect color. And when I'm all set, I will mix these up in my machine. I wear gloves, otherwise I look like a painter. Here's the first one, that's your auburn. Yeah, that's going in there better. And this is a brunette. In the middle here. It's a little bit darker. You'd be surprised how they react with your skin.
Really?
I'll give them a few minutes and you'll see what they're really going to do.
Yeah, because your undertones are yellow or...
Yeah. More of that one. We're going to see what those 3 colors are going to do. Pretty much like my first pick. The auburn looks really good because some people will turn a little bit red, but it's not on yours. It's looking really good. We'll give them a minute or 2 to sit in there. And it's a nice color. See how you, because it gets into your skin tones, it reacts. It'll be a little bit different. When you leave today, they will look more bold than they'll be. They fade down 30 to 70%.
Oh, wow.
and it will look more natural. Today it looks like you just did your makeup in a perfect line. And then in a couple days it'll look more and more natural. Then when you come in, we'll be able to see whatever the pigment wanted to take more or less. We can fix that up. But you'll be happy. You'll be getting up in the morning going, look at my eyes. I got them. I got eyebrows. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, you don't realize what a big difference it is.
Yes.
So you have your makeup on and you didn't put your eyebrows on. You're like, what?
You didn't forget them. Or you get out of the pool and all of a sudden they know you have no eyebrows. Do you want to look at this? See the colors here? This one went kind of a green charcoaly. Mm-hmm. That's the reaction. And this one was a true brown. So see what it does when we put them on there? And this is an auburn. On some people it would go a red. It did not on you. It turned a really nice color. Mm-hmm. And this one over here is my last one I used, was the espresso. And I don't know if I like it or not. Yes, it's kind of a little bit lighter than the auburn. Mm-hmm. It's definitely not the middle one.
No, that one looks like it's got green or something.
Mm-hmm. Just because of you, it turned that color. Mm-hmm. So we check it out. What do you think of this color? Is that too dark of a brown?
It looks pretty dark.
Okay, let's go lighter. I got one that I like. How about this one over here? This one's a little bit lighter.
Yeah,
this one's a little bit lighter. This one is the espresso.
Okay.
So I'm going to put away this one for sure. And let's see, I have another whole bin of even lighter colors that we can go and look at. This one takes longer when we're doing eyebrows because you're picking it out. And when we're going to do a liner, simple. Follow the lines and away you go. Okay. Let's try this one. This one is a cocoa new brown. And I'm going to take off that one in the middle because we don't care for it. Right here. And this doesn't stain your skin. It only goes in if I put it in your skin. Okay. This might be perfect. No, maybe not. Let's see what it's doing. If you take a look, first I thought it might go a little bit greenish, but it's not. It's actually going to probably go in really beautifully. It's a real light. It's a pretty light. When you get this in and you're more of a blonde tones, you know, you probably don't freckle as much as I do. When this color goes in, it comes out to be a pretty rich brown.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that might be a good color to start with. Then we could put some darker ones over it when you come back in. But I want to make, you know, have you make a decision. We can also combine, put a tiny bit in there and just have a drop more of that to give it a little bit of a brownish color. Do you like that one? I think this one's prettier. This one in the middle here. Okay, we're going to use that. So, now this is a really good color for you up there. Like I say, I like to be conservative. We can darken things.
Right.
Anytime we want.
Once you do it first.
Yeah. Well, this will look dark, and the other would look darker. But when it fades down, you're going to say, oh, I want a little more of this and that. Well, that's all part of the second time you come in. Okay. We can do that. Okay. I'll keep the left one numbing up there. Okay. I only have this out literally the size of a dime. Barely show on these at all. Okay? And it's nice and quiet as I work. Okay? Just going to tap this off of there. There goes my alcohol. Okay.
Y'all ready?
I'm all ready.
Mhm.
Oh, I can see where they're numbing. They're all turning white there, so that's good to see.
Oh.
Okay. First time through, it might be a little bit like tickly. And then we'll numb you up again. I'm just using my pen like this to put little lines in.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. I'm going to rinse that off and put on the numbing.
Okay.
And this works amazing. Once I get that done, we can get the numbing right in there. You can see we have color. It's taking really well. And this is the ultra duration. It goes right into the skin now, so there'll be no more discomfort if it wasn't too bad. Wasn't bad?
Mm-mm.
Good.
Not at all.
Yeah. I don't get any complaints on the eyebrows, really, or eyes either. Let that set a few seconds, and you'll be all set. But it took color really well. It already put color in there. Yeah, it put a nice light. It's reacting with you really well. It's coming out to a nice brown looking. It's cool. Here goes. And I'm staying in between your own hairs, so that it's very natural. But you don't feel that at all, right? Yeah. It doesn't really hurt afterwards either. This way too, when I want to use that little top needle, I can put a perfect line in. This little calligraphy type pen like. I can use the tip of it and just put in just what I want, or 3 if I want. Okay, take a look at what we have here. Nice color. where to go. Okay, look at you straight on here. It's really nice. I'm going to fill in a little bit in here. There, and you can see the lines will be more. You can see in here I've got little line type strokes. It's really nice. So when you get up and it fades in, it'll just kind of match up your own brows there. Okay, we're going to take a little pass, put a couple little here in strokes, build it up a little bit in here, and then work on the other one, then we'll match them up. Okay, so they are perfect. And this will put my foundation in, like my line. So when we come back through on your second time through, we can put some different colors and dimensions in there. Okay. Okay, that should do it. No pain at all? None?
Nothing.
Then it's just build it up nicely with your own look. Look here. Yeah, we turn like this. We're going to get this one started. Again, the first time through might be a little bit more sensitive.
Even the hair curls different on that one, see?
It does. Yes. And I try and go through and put it in the same direction the hair is going. So you don't have something going kind of. Get that first line in there. So this one looks higher when it's on, but it's not. We're dead on. Nice. So I'm going to have you sit up, and I'm going to do the final drawing in of these.
Yeah, I think they're okay.
And then when we do the different color strokes, this will fade down and it'll really look natural.
Yeah, they look a little dark.
They do. They are not going to be dark. You saw what it did in your head there? No. In about 3 to 5 days, even 3 days, they'll be really faded out and your own natural color will be showing through them. They're going to look like your hair on your head. That two-tone look.
Okay.
Yeah. No, this is a much lighter color here. Now I'm going to smooth out this here and round this off here. Put a little tail on that one.
Yeah, I need it to come out more.
And tell people, and then sitting up here like this, we're dead on here too. You can see the mirror there and there for our starting point. So I'll finish the starting point here I don't ever do this ins that till we're sitting up and I know exactly where I'm at. Okay? All right?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Finish them up. Okay.